Yo, sports bettors, I have a 5-pick parlay that may or may not make us rich. 5 picks to turn roughly $120 into about 5,000. Crazy parlay, a ton of value in the market right now. NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, and the MLB. Let's get into it.
Yo, so I got a 5-pick parlay, and my first play is from the Oddsjam Positive EV, Positive Expected Value tool. It works for pre-match live betting. And basically the way this tool works is pretty simple, right? You select the sportsbooks you use. So Fliff is where my parlay is. This is an 18-plus sportsbook. You only got to be 18 years or older to sign up. And they're giving you a ton of value on the Lightning money line. Right? So I say this all the time, why sportsbooks are so exploitable, why sharp bettors are able to make money is every sportsbook, they try to set lines independently. So as a sharp bettor, Oddsjam is pulling in all this data. The Lightning are only plus 140 money line on FanDuel, for example. So Oddsjam is pulling in all this price data, right? All this price data. Price is the same thing as odds in sports betting and showing you where there's the most value. So here you can see no sportsbook is giving odds above plus 150 on the Lightning money line tonight, but you can get plus 160 on Fliff. Right? So this is a really clear line discrepancy. Bet online. So you can see Bet online right here, a really sharp sportsbook. They're all the way down at plus 141. And you can see lines have been ripping towards the Lightning, right? If you just click on this little, if you click on an odd on the website, it will show you the line movement chart. And you can see the Lightning have come down from plus 153 to about plus 140 odds within the past few hours. So all of the action has been coming in on the Lightning, right? So sportsbooks have been dropping odds. If you click on any sportsbooks, you're going to notice they've been dropping odds on the Lightning to around plus 140. But again, Fliff, they're stale, right? This is called a sportsbook being stale. The entire market has moved down to having the Lightning at around plus 140. And we're still able to get the crazy value of plus 160 here on Fliff. So really, don't overcomplicate your sports betting. I mean, I say this all the time. Day traders, they look for value in the market. Savvy investors are looking for underpriced assets, right? If you're an investor, you're looking for things to buy on the cheap. It's no different in sports betting. You're looking for those few rare betting opportunities, all these sports books, right? If you just go into one NHL game on FanDuel, they have so many different lines you can bet. And all these books are trying to set their own lines independently. So you're just looking for those few rare betting opportunities where a book is screwing up. And here we're getting a ton of value on Fliff on the Lightning at plus 160. Another reason you should absolutely love this bet is what you're going to notice is this is an arbitrage opportunity. So arbitrage, it's a big word, but we have a betting tool for arbitrage, and all arbitrage means is when you can bet on two sportsbooks and make a risk-free profit, right? So when sportsbooks get so out of sync with each other, like Fliff and Bet Online, you can place a bet on Fliff on the Lightning and Bet Online. If you bet on the Maple Leafs, you could make a risk-free profit, right? The plus number is bigger than the minus number. To have a spread in the market, sportsbooks have their plus number smaller than their minus number, right? Fliff has a 20-cent spread baked into their market. Bet Online has a 15-cent spread. But because these sportsbooks are so out of sync with each other, if you had Lovig or Bet Online, which have the Maple Leafs at minus 156, and Fliff, where you can get the Lightning at plus 160, you could bet on equal and opposite outcomes, both sides, and make a risk-free profit, right? That's called arbitrage betting. So for example, if you put 250 on the Lightning on Fliff, what this calculator is going to tell you is, hey, if you bet on the Maple Leafs for $396, you're going to make a risk-free profit of 0.6%. But long story short, I'm not arbitrage betting this, but the point is whenever markets are crossed, right, whenever arbitrage exists and you can place a bet on equal and opposite outcomes on two sportsbooks and earn a risk-free profit, one of these plays has to be profitable, right? We could bet on Fliff on the Lightning plus 160, on the Maple Leafs minus 156 on Bet Online, and we would make a risk-free profit. We would make risk-free money, right? That is arbitrage. So we know for a fact one of these plays has to be profitable. You can't have risk-free money existing in sports betting markets without there being a profitable play. And just looking at the odds on other books, it becomes really clear that Fliff is the line discrepancy. This is the play you want to be on at plus 160 odds, right? So as a sharp bettor, you're basically just ruthlessly hunting through the market. You can see Pinnacle, sharpest bookmaker in the world. They're all the way down at plus 149 for the Lightning. So plus 160 on Fliff is about as clear as it gets. Really good value. So my next play is a baseball player prop, right? So we're able to get Nelson under 4.5 strikeouts at minus 120 on Fliff. You can pull up the odds graph if you want to, but long story short, what you're going to notice is, and you can see lines have been ripping towards his under. If you open up Pinnacle, if you just click on the odd, you open up the odd graph. So long story short, you're going to notice, FanDuel, Caesars, DraftKings, they all have this under heavily favored. Pinnacle has the under at minus 157. We're getting minus 120 on Fliff. Crazy value. Kind of an analogy I give is imagine if, there were a bunch of different prices for a stock, right? This is what's so crazy about sports betting is all these books are pricing the exact same bet and they're doing it independently, right? So it's kind of like having hundreds of different prices for a stock. So according to FanDuel, this bet should be worth 144. According to Caesars, it should be worth 167. So you kind of go through the market. Pinnacle, the sharpest sports book, they're telling us this bet should be priced at minus 157. We're getting minus 120 on Fliff. So really clear value here on Fliff. That's the second play I went with in my parlay. So then I took a few other plays such as the Jets money line at plus 150, but I'll flip over. I'll show you my parlay now.
So here's my parlay, 5 picks. I bet 120 to win approximately $5,000. And this parlay is again on Fliff. Fliff is a new platform we added to Oddsjam. You only have to be 18 years or older to sign up. So it's an 18 plus sportsbook available in almost every state. There's a lot of profitable betting opportunities on Fliff. So if you haven't taken advantage, recommend signing up for this sportsbook. We don't work with them, but absolutely a platform worth getting. So take a look at Fliff. Let's make money.